Hello and welcome to Martin Maths. We're preparing for our GCSE exams. We're doing higher paper 2, a probability question, question 8, and it says, in a bag there are only red, blue and green counters. A counter is going to be taken from the bag and the table shows the probability of taking a red counter to be 0.58. The probability of selecting a blue counter is 2/5 selecting a green one. So blue is 2/5 selecting a green, and we have to complete the table. My guest presenter is going to help me through this. What do we know first about all the probabilities? What must they sum to?
1.
So that they must sum to 1. So what do we know that blue and green must add to?
So it must add to 42, or
Yeah.
0.42.
0.42, correct. So 1 minus 0.58, so taking away the red, 0.42. But now we need to do a bit more maths. That 0.42 is going to equal the blue and the green. But let's put some algebra here. What are we going to let equal x?
Green.
So we're going to let the x be green. So we let x equal green. So the blue is going to equal 2/5 of x. So 0.42 is going to be x plus 2/5 of x. And if we add those two fractions together, that's 5/5, that's 2/5, so
That makes 7/5.
7/5 of x. And if we solve that, I can multiply by 5, divide by 7. If I divide by 7, I get 0.06, and then times by 5, I get x equal to 0.3. So we know that green is 0.3. We know that this has to equal 0.42. So blue is equal to
0.12.
0.12. So there we go. Okay, there might be another method to solve that, but that's the one that we've come up with there. And now it says there are 87 red counters in the bag, and we know from the table that 87 is 0.58, and I'll call it another x, where x is the total. So what do I have to do there to solve for what that total is?
So you find 58% of total.
0.5, we've got an equation, 0.58x. I'm just going to divide through by 0.58.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So I'm going to do 87. It's a calculator paper, 87 divided by 0.58. And I get 150. So the total is 150. That answers our question, but let's just check that it all makes sense. Red, blue, green. That's 87. Is 0.42 times 150. That's going to give us 63. Those two are 63. 0.3 times 150 is 45. And I'm hoping that 0.4 times 45 is the missing 18. And there it is. Okay, so there we go. We've answered the questions, we've filled in the table, and we've got the total numbers of the counters. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks to my guest presenter, and good luck for your exams.